Asked. The Tax Time Allies campaign is a growing movement of national and local nonprofits and companies like mine, Intuit, and individual volunteers across the country who are united in one goal, and that's to make sure that eligible taxpayers know about, find, and can take advantage of the many IRS free taxpayer assistance resources that are available to them. And these programs include, and if you can go to the next slide, these programs include the IRS, and you can go to the next one there, include the IRS Free File program. And that's the program through which Intuit and 9 other companies donate their online filing services, tax filing services. Now, most of these companies have been donating our software through this program for 18 years. And collectively, we've donated more than 50 million returns. The second program is the IRS Volunteer Income Taxpayer Assistance Program, or VITA. This program celebrated its 50th birthday this year, and I can't even count how many tax returns they've donated. And the last is the Tax Counseling for the Elderly, or TCE. Now, all of these programs are offered by the IRS, but the IRS has different eligibility criteria, and the programs are offered in different places and in different ways. So if you click on to the next button, what you can see is that for VITA and Free File, the eligibility is based on income. For TCE, it's based on age. And for TCE and VITA, those are both in-person programs where people go in and have their taxes done for them by a certified volunteer. The Free File program is offered online 24/7 through the IRS website, and the taxpayer prepares their own returns. So you may be wondering, now why would the Intuit Financial Freedom Foundation create Tax Time Allies to promote all of these programs when we only really participate in one? And that's because taxpayer assistance is not one size fits all. And we want to make sure that people know about their online and in-person options so that they can make the best decisions for themselves and for their families. You all are trusted messengers in your community. Can you tell I'm Southern? I came out with the you all. You all are trusted messengers in your community, and you are among the best people to speak directly to taxpayers who are eligible for these programs and can benefit from them. And so that's what we're asking you to do. That's why we're all gathered here today, to see if you'll use your megaphone to help spread the word about these free tax services that are available to help your clients, your family, your friends, and your neighbors. And when I looked at the people who accepted the invitation, people from United Way, Legal Aid, Community Action Agency, the Council of Government, communities and schools, you are just the people to spread the word about this program. And I just can't thank you enough for being here and having the interest in learning more. Now, everybody knows this tax season has been pretty challenging, and almost all of the in-person VITA and TCE programs were shuttered for health and safety reasons to make sure that they could take good care of their staff and volunteers and clients. Somehow, many found the way to stay home but stay open for business by offering virtual taxpayer assistance by phone or through programs like Zoom. And others just doubled down on helping people find the online option of Free File. And so what I know it's scary when people think, oh, they're going to be on their own, they can't do it. So what we thought we might do is show you a quick video of people who have actually used one of the online products available through Free File and had the confidence to do it. So if you all can show the video, it's a real quick video.
Man, taxes, it's a headache.
Filing taxes and the process of filing taxes is sort of like a boogeyman.
Filing my taxes was definitely pretty scary.
I was hesitant in the beginning, filing my taxes, but I did it for free and I was satisfied.
Even though it's online, it's like working with a human being.
And it wasn't as stressful as I thought it was going to be. I'm like, this isn't bad at all. I should have been doing this if I'd known it was this easy. It's like I was taking power and they didn't have the power. Now I'm doing it.
The software itself is always guiding you step by step, so it made it feel like someone was there pointing out to you, hey, pay attention to this, or you made a mistake here.
I felt a lot more educated and informed and definitely empowered because I did my taxes myself.
It's step by step, and it walks you through the process. So it's really simple for anyone.
I was going to do my taxes, learn how to do it, so I don't need to depend on my parents or anyone else. It makes you more confident because you're understanding what's going on.
First of all, it's free, so it's the best part. And second of all, it's so easy.
When I got to the end, it said charge, 0, and click submit. Whoop, that was it, 0 charge.
There's no reason to pay for a professional, tax preparer when you have free file that you can do the same service, without paying. A lot of accountants are going to hate me for that.
I just realized that my video was off, so you all got to see the best video there. As you heard Linda say, they had the power, now I have the power. And this is what Tax Time Allies is all about. It's taxpayer assistance programs giving people, whether it's online with one of the free file products or whether it's in person through volunteers preparing returns for people at VITAS or TCE. It's all about giving people the power and the tools to prepare and file their returns for free and with confidence. Someone who has been a long time advocate for this kind of taxpayer empowerment and a tireless cheerleader for Free File is with us today. And he is one of the most important Tax Time Allies, Congressman Mike Conaway. As you all know, Congressman Conaway is a lifelong Texan serving your state's 11th Congressional District. He is currently ranking member on the House Agricultural Committee and co-chair of the House Free File Caucus, along with Congressman Butterfield. He's retiring this year, and we want to thank him for all the work he has done on behalf of low and moderate income taxpayers for nearly 15 years. And even before that, when he had his other career in accounting. We have long partnered with Congressman Conaway to host these kind of education events in Texas, and we've been honored to spend time and get to know your communities over the years. The Congressman has not only been busy in Texas, he has also taken the lead, as you can see from this picture, with his co-chair, Congressman Butterfield, to educate his colleagues in Washington, hosting events there and inviting community leaders from across the country to share their stories. So with our deepest appreciation and admiration, thank you, Congressman Conaway, for your dedicated service, and we wish you and your family well in this next phase of your life. So let me hand it over to you.
Well, thanks, Susan. I appreciate that. After having spent almost 3 months now with my wife at home under condition we've been at, I'm not retiring. I'm just not running for re-election. She's explained to me often that she married me for life, not lunch. And so this time next year, I'll have someplace to go at 9 o'clock every day. I'm welcome back about 4. So I'm headed to the park to feed pigeons or go to Walmart, shake hands or something. But she's explained to me that I'm going somewhere else every day. So, but it is good to be with you today. Appreciate that. It has been a terrific experience for me to be participating with you guys over all these years, and the consistency with which this program has maintained itself, and the help that is provided over taxpayers. What a heartwarming video that was, to see those folks doing something that scares most people, but they fought their way through it. They hit the send button, they finished off with the big smiles on their faces, and the fact that they were expressing the fact that, hey, I'm in charge of what I need to be doing. I'm taking care of business on my own. Is terrific. The whole program is a wonderful example of a public-private partnership. And by that, I mean, obviously, the public will be the IRS, the tax laws we put in place. The first private would be the citizens themselves and their responsibilities to file their tax return, to be a part of the funding of federal government. And as they walk through that process, give some sense of what they pay year in and year out to help provide our federal government. Second private would be the not-for-profits that are on this hook today. All those folks out there that help individuals, whether it's the elderly or whoever it might be, VITA programs, all the others, help them to take advantage of the software that's made available for that last private, which are the private companies that provide software that, while it may be free, it is the top of the line software for everybody. It's not the scaled down version. If folks in these categories get really good software to file their taxes on. And so, you're always worried sometimes about free being, second class. It could not be nothing could be further from the truth in this regard, because each one of these companies have their professional responsibilities on the line, professional reputations on the line, excuse me. And so this whole program is a win across every aspect. I'm not sure where you'd find an opponent for this entire program, especially if they see that video and understand just how wonderful that is for those folks who are examples of the thousands and thousands of other people across this country who are able to take care of business for themselves, take responsibility for themselves, and the pride that gives you in your sense of being taking care of yourself, really can't be measured. So again, I want to thank the IRS for helping out, of course. I want to thank the software providers, the companies that participate, Intuit, and others that are in there providing their software. And I also want to thank all you not-for-profits. I spent a lot of time before I got into Congress working for United Way and United Way agencies in Midland, Texas. And I understand just what a great job that these folks do year in and year out, day in and day out, taking care of folks that need some help and doing those jobs. So I couldn't be more appreciative of the role that the VITA volunteers and the various not-for-profits provide and making sure that taxpayers take care of their responsibilities as a taxpayer, and that is to file your return on time. Tax time is coming up. It's been extended to July 15th, so everybody's got a couple of weeks yet left to take advantage of this and get their tax returns filed. But this is a great program, and I'm really honored to have been a part of it for all these years. And we'll need to find somebody else who's coming in to take my place on the Republican side, because this is a really important relationship that we have with this entire program and Congress itself. So, Susan, thank you on behalf of everybody on the call. Thanks for 16 wonderful years of being able to be a part of this program.
Well, Congressman, I hate to tell you this, but when you said you're going to be looking for something to do during the day, I can think of several people on this call who could fill that day for you very easily. Being a VITA volunteer comes to mind.
I got you. So thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it more than you can possibly know. And we look forward to your retirement, because you're not going anywhere for us. We're going to keep you involved.
Appreciate that.
So with that, I want to introduce you to the other important tax time allies on this call. As the Congressman just said, these nonprofits and the IRS spec are the important players in helping people connect to these free opportunities. And so I would like to introduce, and I'll introduce them all, and then we'll go one by one. The first person you'll hear from is Mary Solomon. She is having technical difficulties, so you'll only see her screen, but she is the Austin Territory Manager for the IRS spec. Dr. Mark Bethune, who is the Executive Director for the Concho Valley Community Action Agency in San Angelo, and Tanya Eckert, who is the Executive Director for the Casa de Amigos in Midland. And with that, Mary, I'd like to hand it off to you.
Great, thank you so much, and thank you, Congressman Conaway, for your free file work. And I just want to say congratulations to you on your retirement. And I was glad to hear that we already have a plug for VITA. So, if your wife gets a little bit concerned about your time at home, you just have her give us a call, and we'll get her on you to get you certified and trained as a VITA volunteer. We're always looking for good volunteers. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the free file program and encourage those to use our VITA partners, which have been such a tremendous asset to the volunteer program. With COVID-19 causing most of our sites to close, we've had to work out virtual service agreements with some of those partners, and those are very site specific. They kind of come up with the plan that they can work with the best. And so I can say Tanya Eckert and Casa de Amigo of Midlands has been a great partner to work with in that respect. And I think she's put together a good plan that can help those individuals that still need to prepare their tax returns and get them done for free. But once they get their returns done for free, they can taxpayers can download the IRS app to go, and it's IRS to go app, and follow up and track where their refund is and when they will be receiving that. So, we have a lot of opportunities for folks to do a lot of good things and see where their return is. And it was good to hear the video. I didn't get to see it, but it was good to hear the video and all the good things that are going on with the Free File Alliance. So I want to thank everyone for your time today. I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Mark Bethune, the Executive Director of another one of our partners, the Concho Valley Community Action in San Angelo, and let him speak. So, Mark?
Thank you, Mary. Concho Valley Community Action Agency provides a variety of services in partnership with community resources to improve lives and empower people in the Concho Valley area. One of the programs we use to fulfill our mission is the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, the VITA program. We think that is a vital service to working families in the Concho Valley. And we approach this through a partnership of a few other community action agencies, anchored out of Cornerstone Community Action Agency in Coleman, Texas. And our coalition serves 27 counties. Now, Concho Valley Community Action Agency alone serves 11 counties. And last year, we prepared and filed 1,417 returns. And from those returns, our families received back in earned income tax credit $627,545. And again, that is just our 11 counties. Now, this year we were on pace to surpass that until basically the state of Texas was shut down because of COVID-19. That's why it's so important that we support and appreciate the work of the IRS and what they've done in setting up Free File. Although the IRS, the filing date has been extended to July 15th, I know that for safety concerns, we have shuttered our program for the remainder of the year. And there were persons who were relying on our services who can now go to the IRS website and they can do it themselves. It's a secure, efficient manner, and we greatly appreciate our partnership with the IRS. And with that, I would like to turn it over to Tanya Eckert, the Executive Director of Casa de Amigos in Midland, Texas.
Okay, I think I'm unmuted now. So hello, and thank you everyone so much for allowing me to be a part of this important discussion about free tax preparation. You know, for 56 years, Casa de Amigos has been a vital part of the Midland community, helping people help themselves. And we do that in four main program areas: in social services, health and wellness, senior services, and in education. Casa de Amigos has actually been involved in helping with tax preparation since 1967. So we've been doing that for a very long time, and are just so grateful and proud that we were have been able to help so many individuals throughout the years with tax preparation. You know, annually, Casa de Amigos VITA program assists about 400 people a year. Low income to moderate income individuals and families a year. And usually there's a combined about $500,000 in refunds every year. So we're really glad about that. And the biggest reason for that is this is probably the single largest sum of money that a family will receive. And they can use that to go and pay bills, to save some money for education, medical needs. The stories that we hear about how they use their refunds is just incredible. So, and with the help and guidance of Maria Bustamante, she is our IRS stakeholder partner. We've just been able to improve the services that we provide every year. With these times, it's been a little interesting. Certainly, we've had to shut our building down and do some things to make sure that our staff and all of our clients are safe and healthy at all times. But certainly, Maria has helped us formulate a plan so that we continue to do taxes. And so we are very, very grateful and very happy that we're able to do that, because we all know that families and individuals and families really need this tax assistance and refund more now than ever before. So we're just really glad it hasn't slowed us down a bit with the tax preparation, and so we're here to help with any of those questions or services that are needed. Also, I just wanted to say that we're really grateful to Congressman Mike Conaway for all of his years of service and his commitment to helping low and moderate income families with tax preparation. It's really great that we have Free File and that we have VITA sites all over the nation that can help families and individuals go through that process, because we all know it is a little scary sometimes, and whenever you're able to complete that, it is just an incredible feeling. So, you know, we just want to say thank you. Of course, he's from our neck of the woods, so we're really grateful for all he's done. So with that, I think I'm going to turn it back over to Susan.
Thank you all so much. And Mary, I went looking for my phone to prove to you that I have the IRS To Go app on my phone. And whenever I can, I'm always telling people to download it themselves, because it's the best one-stop shopping place I know of, because it's always within the palm of your hand. Thank you all each, and I think you've illustrated better than I could ever say the power of all these programs coming together and trying to do our best to help people who could most benefit from doing their own taxes, managing that process, and getting money back in their pockets. And all of us can play a very important role in that. And the last thing that we want to close with is just 4 easy steps that anybody can take in order to be a tax time ally. And it starts with going to the irs.gov. No matter what, either go to irs.gov and look at the Free File link, or look at the VITA link, or go to download, and I encourage everyone to do this right now, is to download the IRS To Go mobile app on your phone. And then, and this is the most important thing, is when you are out with anybody you see, while you're physically distancing yourself from that, is ask them if they have filed their taxes. If they haven't, to think about whether or not they're eligible for the free programs that the IRS has, either Free File or because of the services that we've just heard about, if they can go to one of those. But do whatever you can. Use your social media, use the power of just talking or Zooming with someone to let them know that these programs are available. And we'll close by telling you that we're going to make it easy. We'll send a follow-up email to everybody with the links that you need and with tools that the Tax Time Allies campaign has made possible, so that you can put it on your Facebook post, on your Facebook, you can send out emails to the people you serve. You can do whatever it takes to make these services known and available to those who could most benefit. So with that, have a wonderful 4th of July, stay healthy and safe, and here's to our best July 15th tax deadline ever. Thank you so much.